Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Friends in the Wild podcast. We are, first of all, together.
Yeah.
Second of all, in a new location.
This is a same room, different corner kind of situation.
Yeah.
We are in my parents' living room. We were going to record in the studio, and I went out there to check it out because, it's been vacant for a little bit. Literally hundreds of ladybugs.
I've never seen so many ladybugs
Me
in my
either.
life.
Like, it must have been a hive or something. A ladybug
Literally.
hive. A rave.
That's like the former ladybug Roman Empire. And now has been
They'll
wiped
always refer to that as their Roman Empire.
Yeah. They'll probably think about that at least once a week.
Well, they're all dead. So the few who made it out, they'll live to tell the story.
True.
I'm going to have to seriously deep clean the heck out of that place.
It smells like ladybugs.
Just one big fat ladybug. It's awful. Also, I feel like you're being quiet. Are you feeling a little nervous?
No, I'm not. I'm not feeling nervous. I do feel like I'm talking more quietly though.
It's
Mally's
my dad's in the room.
Mally's dad is somewhere in this house, so I do feel like I'm telling a secret.
You're just gonna have to speak your truth.
Yeah, he's gonna listen anyway.
He's getting a double listen right now.
Yeah, he is alive.
Actually, he doesn't have the best of hearing, so he'll be hearing this when you all hear it as well.
He's gonna be listening now, and then he'll have to wait to give his comments that he always gives. Which we greatly appreciate.
We do. He really wants to see us flourish.
Totally.
So today is Black Friday when we're recording.
And when this will come out.
Hopefully. I get it all edited and stuff. Sorry for the delay, but I'm sure no one's just sitting by their phone waiting on our episode. Everyone's with their family.
The holidays is not a good time
for
podcasters.
The holiday hustle is taking over.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope that everyone had a wonderful day with their family. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I had such a good Thanksgiving. It was kind of just chill.
This Thanksgiving felt more chill,
I
think, than previous ones. Colin unfortunately had to work, so I soloed our Thanksgiving gatherings by myself, which was really sad because, it's our first Thanksgiving being married. But even at my grandparents', a lot of my cousins weren't there, so there was literally 5 of us.
Oh, wow.
Children at the kids' table in the other room. Because, we apparently are not old enough to all sit in the same room. But, yeah, it just felt awkward. And then, some of my cousins had to leave after they ate to go, obviously, to other family gatherings. But it was just odd.
I know.
But it kind of was, low stress. So it was nice. And then we have Thanksgiving here at night. And it's always just more chill because we personally don't feel like you have to throw a fit to live in our Thanksgiving living room setting.
Yeah.
It was more come as you are.
Yeah. Comfy Thanksgiving kind of.
Yeah.
Stretchy pants.
I literally changed from jeans to stretchy pants.
You have to.
I'm busting at the seams.
I was wearing tight pants and I regretted it very quickly.
That is a Thanksgiving no-no.
I know. A faux pas of Thanksgiving. I wore corduroys.
Okay,
it was a cute outfit, and I don't think... Well, no, there are pictures of it, but...
I texted Laura Grace that I was doing an act of bravery, and I did a slick back bun on Thanksgiving, which is
so cute.
I don't think there is any pictures. I don't think people took pictures.
You sent me a picture. Maybe it was a Snapchat, and it's gone now.
It's simply because I didn't have time to wash my hair. I went hunting yesterday morning, and then we kind of were running behind. And I did not have time to do my hair, so I really had no choice, but whatever. My hair's curled in every Thanksgiving photo since the beginning of my time, so...
It's good to switch it up.
It was. I was like, man, this is a good act I'm doing.
Are you going to tell the podcast about your hunting adventure?
Oh, that I literally didn't shoot the biggest buck that I've ever would have killed? Yeah. It's because... So this whole interaction was 45 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, slay. Excuse, there will be dogs apparently in this episode.
They've broken in.
So I saw the deer running and I looked through the scope. All I saw were 2 points and it was a side profile. And I was like, okay, that's just a really big, possibly 4-pointer, maybe 6-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to up my caliber recently. So I was just took a step back from the scope to watch the scene unfold. They were chasing does and stuff. And my dad couldn't find his binoculars, so he just kind of got in the scope to look, and he's like, Mally, like, that's the biggest deer you would have ever killed. So we were like trying to get it to stop and stuff, but it ran away. And we literally like got down and like tried to chase it and stuff, but we couldn't find it again. So I was being shamed all of Thanksgiving for my idiocracy and lack of good vision. Yeah. So it's fine, you know, you live and you learn.
Well, it was a good day for the deer.
It was a good day for that said deer. Yes, I have to agree. Anyways, I will say one more thing. Another topic I just brought up to LG is yesterday, as I was scarfing down everything I could possibly eat, I was getting the itch to have my fitness New Year's resolution goal where I'm, you know, gonna get in the gym next year.
Of course.
Like, you know, if you start in the winter, you have like 6 months before summer to be snatched to the gods. And I had that itch yesterday, and like I'm thinking about going to the gym today. Like, maybe
you're gonna start early.
Well, you know the saying, like, don't wait till tomorrow, start today.
Yeah.
Don't wait till New Year's, start today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
by
and like
New Year's, you'll already be like in the swing of things. It'll be really nice.
Right. I'll be like, I already have one foot in, and it's also really motivating me that I'm out of breath just sitting here talking too. So
sure.
That could also be, you know, some lingering ailments of sickness.
It could be sickness.
But it could just be my ginormous stomach taking up my lung capacity.
Yeah. There are multiple explanations. When Mally told me that, I said, we literally cannot live in the moment for 2 seconds.
No.
Christmas hasn't even happened yet, and we're looking forward to New Year's resolution.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to eating lettuce come January. Yeah. Only. Lettuce and air.
And water.
And maybe water.
Yeah.
Maybe. If I can squeeze those calories in.
Get calories. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we did also have Friendsgiving, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, we did. It was a lot of fun. It was so nostalgic because we used to have a Friendsgiving every Thanksgiving in high school, and it was just really sweet to do it again.
It was really fun.
We need to do a Christmas gathering as
well. We absolutely do. Something that I've been thinking of both at Friendsgiving and like with my siblings when we've just been sitting around talking about stuff is, you know, that quote that's like, you live once in your childhood and then the rest of your life is just remembering.
Yeah.
That's literally how life feels right now.
Yeah.
We sat around for hours just talking about funny things that happened in high school.
Yeah.
And me and my brothers have been doing that too. Like just reminiscing over our childhoods.
It was really fun. But like while we were all sitting at the table, I was like, man, I just miss when like any given weekend we would have all just been together.
I know. And like stuff was happening, you know?
Yeah.
Now we just remember stuff.
And we were just
sad.
Our friend group was kind of always together.
Yeah.
We were always doing something. So I miss that kind of stage of life.
But it's so fun now. I mean, life is so great now. Like,
yeah. And it's sweet to catch up and
it's so
have those moments to look forward to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, today we're going to be talking about holiday drama.
Yes. You got a teaser with your Thanksgiving family gatherings, I'm sure.
Yeah.
If your family makes it through the holiday season without a little, you know, like adopt me. Yeah, like the holidays, even just like being around maybe your distant family that you're not with all the time, it just feels like a little bit awkward sometimes. Yes. So in light of that, we have found some pretty good holiday drama stories because some families are beyond dysfunctional.
Yeah, maybe this will make you feel better that
if your family has a few dysfunctions, just know it could be worse.
No, really though, like every family has their stuff. Even the ones that you swear on everything that they don't, they have in the past or they will in the future. So they have that to look forward to and you've already gone through it, so.
And like people just act so unhinged towards their families. Like they
especially around the holidays, honestly.
Yeah, because the holidays are just a time like they're wonderful, but you're being pulled so many different directions. A lot of time there's like some grief that comes with the holidays that brings up kind of tense emotions. Oh my gosh. I just realized my stomach was showing. Holy cow.
Risque.
Great. Now I'm going to be clocking the gym even harder because people could see my stomach. Yeah, so people just act extra crazy towards their family because they think that, like, the rules don't apply to their family.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that is absolutely how I feel. Yeah. I will say I have been a little hateful recently.
I was, like, a little bit sassy yesterday, too,
So I'm sorry to my family.
Same. This is actually a public apology.
It is.
We are the problems in our family.
Literally, yeah.
The problem children sitting right here.
They're telling stories about us.
Yeah, my mom wrote this in about me.
Okay, ready for the first one?
Yeah.
Wait, let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Wait. Actually, this one has to do with a certain fat man with a bowl full of jelly-looking stomach. So I'm going to save it until the very end so that we can give a trigger warning if there are any children listening. Okay, I'm skipping it. This one is just short, to the point. Good one to start on. My mom left a turkey out to defrost. Wait, this isn't the one I wanted to read. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Wait, here we go. I saw my pretty cousin holding her baby, whom I thought was asleep. Looking at the baby, I said, "That's what I wish I was doing." My pretty cousin sat there, stunned. She was breastfeeding.
No. That's what I wish I was doing.
Also, the fact that he described it as his pretty cousin twice. That's why I stopped.
No, he literally wishes that's what he was doing. That is hilarious.
That's what I wish I was doing.
I mean, at that point, just go home.
Yeah.
Like, you've violated women's rights. Like, just go home.
Thanksgiving is over.
That's hilarious.
And when things like that happen, like, everyone else in the room can laugh. But the two of you, like your pretty cousin and you're feeling so awkward. And you're not going to get over it anytime soon.
No, and, like, you'll never see each other the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But also it kind of highlights to me the way that men don't understand, like, babies at all.
No. They do not.
Sometimes that's really evident at the holidays, like around the holidays too.
Yeah.
There's so many babies around and the men just...
It's like they don't even see them.
Yeah, kind of.
Sometimes.
They're invisible. Although a lot of my cousins and brothers, like, love babies.
Yeah,
they're always,
that's how
like,
Colin
the baby
is.
Whispers. Yeah.
He loves children.
I don't think Ryan has ever held a baby. So they're opposite in that regard.
You're going to have a rude awakening one day.
Literally. Okay. You are next.
Okie dokie. Okay, so this one's just kind of like a common Christmas struggle, I feel like. My mother-in-law wants us to come to her place for Christmas morning. We originally agreed to go up after doing our thing in the morning here with a 9-month-old, leaving around 10 a.m. since we are out with my family Christmas Eve. And it's a 1-hour drive. So they're with her family the night before. She called up a few days ago asking us to come earlier and to be at hers at 8 a.m. so she can head off to Christmas lunch at her brother's that we are not invited to. My partner hung up on her before giving her an answer. She literally called us as we were touching down home from a flight, so we were preoccupied. He hasn't called her back to let her know that we haven't changed our plans because he, quote, doesn't want her to be angry for multiple days, and it will just turn into an argument. Fair, knowing her. Previously, when planning for Christmas, we invited her to our place earlier that morning to do breakfast and watch her grandchild open presents for her first Christmas, and she said she just wanted everyone to come to her place for Christmas because it's her first year without her husband. Also fair, which is why we agreed to drive up to hers. That's very understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm wondering, how long will we get after we arrive before she kicks us out to go to her other Christmas activities? I'm staying out of the conversation because she already dislikes me. Thoughts? I think that asking young parents, like with babies,
Yeah.
to like stretch themselves, like they're driving an hour to you only for you to like leave and kick them out at lunch. So I think.
Wait, why is she kicking them out?
Because she's going to her brother's and they're not invited.
Oh. Yeah. Why?
And why does it have to be Christmas morning? Why can't we just meet later, Christmas night?
That's the thing. This is super common. Like this, obviously not this exact situation, but it's so weird with Christmas, especially, I feel like, because so many families think of Christmas Day as like sacred. Like, you only want to be with your immediate family or whatever. But then, like, your immediate family grows up and has kids. And then what do you do with that, you know? But then if you're only going to be there for like an hour or however long before she kicks you out, why is she making you come?
Exactly. And like, are you supposed to take all of your like Christmas setup, all your gifts, for even from you to your child to her house? Because that's almost what it seems like she's wanting. Yeah. She's wanting to experience your Christmas, but in her home. Which is odd to me.
But then your kids can't just like hang out and play. They have to leave. Yeah.
You have to clean all that mess up and then just hit the road.
I just think that holidays need to be done in the most reasonable way that works for everyone, the most logical way. And I know it's hard because like emotions are so involved, but everybody really has to just like be reasonable when they're scheduling these things.
Yeah. And I think that's something like we're going to have to kind of navigate this year.
Yeah.
Because on top of all this, we work the holidays. Like Colin's going to be working and I'm going to be working. So it's also just another added layer of inconvenience, honestly. But like even with his family, like his sisters live hours and hours away. I think that the best scenario is just having families that are like, listen, if we get to celebrate together at all, that's what matters.
Just like grateful for.
And both of our families are like that. They're like, whatever, whenever we have to do it is when we'll do it. Like it's no big deal.
Absolutely. But then even when you're like, it's such a blessing to have families that are like that. But then you still feel guilty, you know, for not spending more time with one or the other. So
it's just really hard.
It really is.
And that's why you need to see your family outside of the holidays, guys.
That's true.
Quality
time.
So
true.
Okay. But then I get sad if my Christmas isn't like jam-packed.
I know.
Like where's the hustle and bustle, everyone?
But then it goes by so fast. Like the whole season goes by so fast if you're super busy. So you do want some time to sit around and soak it in.
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't my family, thank God, but one of my friends. Her uncle got caught cheating at the dinner table when his phone buzzed and her aunt saw the incoming text. She started screaming and crying, throwing her dinner at him, etc. My friend dared to laugh, so then her aunt turned on her and started insulting her about her weight and how she'd never get a man. So then the mom stands up and starts to yell, and the whole family gets involved. The aunt starts to insult everyone, calling them backstabbers and lowlifes, and then calls me. Wait, she was at the shoot. So the friend.
Oh, this is just eating her turkey.
Literally.
Like, what's going on?
Imagine being a friend at this Thanksgiving dinner. And then calls me an intruding B word. I've never visited a friend over the holidays since.
Oh my gosh. That's when you would pay to be a fly on the wall.
Literally. The friend is the best place to be in this situation because she can just go home after this.
Yeah. I mean, you're unfortunately catching a stray for no good reason. But
I can't really blame the aunt though. Like,
okay, but like your whole family didn't cheat on you.
It's true. Like, take it outside.
Literally, throw your food, throw your hot bowl and gravy down your husband's shirt and just be mad at him.
I cannot imagine that. That this is a movie plot.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, they first of all need to like call somebody up.
Yeah.
And schedule when they're gonna sit down and record their movie. But yeah, that's awful. Also telling your cousin, niece, whoever it was, that she's fat and will never get a man. She's probably sitting there like, good. This is what a man caused you to do.
Want one. Yeah.
If this is how you act with a man, then I'm fine. Not really missing out on
so
much.
Funny.
Okay. This one was from a coworker. With Christmas approaching, he was talking to his family, and they wanted him to visit for the holiday. He was a bit surprised since they all typically meet at Grandma's. He asked...
Wait, what? They do what?
They wanted him to visit for the holidays, like his family. So he was surprised because their normal meeting place is usually his grandmother's.
Is at Grandma's, okay.
Yeah. He asked, and then there was an awkward silence. Apparently, Grandma died that spring. They didn't tell him because they didn't want it to impact his finals, and then I guess they forgot.
What? And this is Christmas?
Like, you're literally trying to come home for the holidays, and they're like, by the way, Grandma's been dead for 6 months.
That?
First of all, you should have called your grandma. In the last 6 months, you should have called your grandma. But they forgot? I'm sorry, we had a funeral and a graveside. How do we forget?
He's had 2 sets of finals since then.
I'm like, hopefully they went good at least.
Yeah.
They were just trying to look out for him and looked out a little too hard. So now he's entering grieving.
I'm like, this has to be a very, like, a family that's not super close.
Yeah.
But even then,
also,
you go to your grandma's funeral.
Exactly. And how has Grandma not been brought up in the last 6 months?
Literally not been brought up once.
No.
With Christmas approaching, he was talking to his family. Maybe they just don't talk at all, except at the holidays.
Well, then maybe he wouldn't be that, like, bad into grieving.
Yeah.
But that's wild. You lost your grandmother.
You should have called your grandma.
Forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is insane.
Crazy.
That's so funny. Okay. The men in my family are all blue-collar guys, truck drivers, warehouse workers, tradesmen, and we're always giving sass to my aunt's husband, who's a computery IT guy. Anyway, one year they gave him a hammer wrapped up in duct tape. No box, just every inch covered in tape. My aunt's husband threw the hammer down and stormed off and walked out of the house a mile or so down a very busy main road until my aunt found him walking and picked him up. He sees the humor in it now and it's all good. That's actually so sad.
That's sad, but like, take a joke.
I know. But I hate the trope of like tough blue-collary guys like picking on.
It is bad because he's like, there's one of him and there's so many of them.
And it's just not fair. Like he's making a living the same as you.
And also, whenever their computer breaks, don't fix it.
Literally.
Like, who are they gonna call?
And whenever like their bodies wear out.
Yeah.
And they've been making fun of him all these years.
And he's got impeccable physique.
Yeah.
At the age of 50.
He's probably gonna have like, what's it called? Like Topper's neck or something.
The only thing he'll have is arthritis in his fingers.
Yeah.
From tapping away.
Literally.
That is sad, though.
I know.
Walking a mile, though, is kind of crazy.
Time to reflect.
Yeah, he was just like taking a moment.
You do have to be able to take a joke.
At the holidays, you have to be able to take a joke.
You have to grow some thick skin.
Yeah.
Especially if you know what you're walking into. Like, you know
For sure.
Your family's like that.
Yeah. I hope that they've grown past it.
It's also sad that it's an in-law. Like, it's not someone that they grew up with.
Yeah, it's not like his family. Like, if my sister was to bully me, it wouldn't hurt me as bad as if my sister-in-laws did.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm used to the other one. Like, we grew up bickering and fighting.
Literally.
Yeah. Oh, man. Next year, he needs to get them, like, a USB with, like,
a
all
hard drive.
Yeah. Be like, okay, solve that.
Yeah. A Rubik's Cube. He needs to challenge them to a battle of wits.
Yeah. Okay. The Thanksgiving stripping incident. Lots of our relatives gather for Thanksgiving. We stuff ourselves silly with food and then usually play a game together or sit around and talk. One year we decided to play gestures. This basically is like charades. Anyways, my uncle, who has Down syndrome, picked his cards and proceeded to prepare for his turn. He seemed more confident than usual. Anyway, when the time started, he immediately got down to business, whipped off his shirt, and started unbuttoning his pants. The rest of the family was like, whoa, 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 slow down there. And suddenly his pants were bunched around his ankles. My youngest cousin, perhaps 6 or 7, with much enthusiasm, points and exclaims, oh, stripper, stripper. We still laugh about it and have never played that game since.
What was his card?
I guess stripper.
It was literally stripper?
Stripper, and he took it with all seriousness and delivered the act that needed to be delivered. And I'm sure they won the game.
That's so funny. And the little cousin yells stripper.
Imagine being like, you're dating someone in the family and it's your first holiday and there's a man stripping.
Or you pull out stripper out of the charades box.
Like, how are you supposed to act that out?
Literally. You just like fake take off your clothes? No. Come on.
If you're going to be dedicated to the game, you got to go all out.
Exactly.
And that's what he did.
Do you have any more?
I have one more.
Read your one and then I'll read my last one.
I think I
can give
one
a
more.
trigger warning.
Oh, okay. This is just one of the kind of the same instances we were talking about earlier. My dad's side of the family is huge. 2 grandparents, 5 kids, 8 to 10 grandkids? Is there not a definite number? They're like, some in, some out. With spouses, significant others, and a handful of great grandkids.
No definite numbers.
Easily 30 people. On my mom's side, it's just my grandmother. She always gives us a hard time for going to eat Thanksgiving dinner at my dad's side. She wants us to eat Thanksgiving dinner with her on Thanksgiving Day. She doesn't want to wait and do it a day late or even a day early. It has to be on Thanksgiving. Even though it's just her, and to change Thanksgiving on my dad's side, we would have to coordinate with 30 other people. Normally we just say tough cookies and she pouts, but we have Thanksgiving with her the next day. Well, one year she laid a particularly nasty guilt trip on my mom, so we decided not to see my dad's side of the family and eat with my grandmother on Thanksgiving Day. Not 5 minutes into the meal, my cousin from across the country calls to wish her a happy Thanksgiving. And she seriously spends the rest of the meal talking on the phone with him at the table. Worst Thanksgiving ever.
That's evil, Grandma.
That's Grandma just using her grandma powers.
Seriously. That's what you get to do when you're grandma.
That's called grandma privilege.
It's so true.
They could do anything on the holidays, and it's just like whatever. Because it's grandma.
That's the worst.
What a power move, though.
You think of like grandmas as sweet little old ladies, but sometimes they pull stuff like that and it's like, Grandma, get some self-awareness. Or maybe she knows what she's doing.
Exactly. I think she does. She's like, oh, you thought I wanted to see you all?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving? Like, no.
Think again.
Like, this really didn't mean that much to me.
It's because you're all I have.
Yeah,
I would
you're the
choose
only ones
anyone
here.
else.
But if he was here, the cousin on the phone, you could go see your dad anytime.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, go to your dad's.
Because they missed all their cousins.
Yeah. It is sad that they had to miss, like, it was either or. It couldn't have been both.
Yeah,
hopefully they at least got to talk to the cousin on the phone. She's like clocking it to her ear, not even on speaker.
Literally.
It's
not a group conversation. That's probably what she did, honestly. I have a perfect solution for this. You should go in your grandma's house and change all the calendars and everything so that she thinks Thanksgiving is the next day.
Ooh, good one.
And then she thinks that she's eating with you. But then you'd have to like record the Macy's Day Parade and the dog show.
It would take a lot of work and dedication, but I think if you're committed to the bit, it could be really
If
good.
it's a big enough problem, you can figure it out.
I mean, and then just like really confuse her the next day and catch her up to time.
Yeah.
You know? She'd be like, wait, did I sleep through Black Friday? Like, yeah.
It's a particularly crazy Thanksgiving day. So.
Yeah.
Okay. The last one. If you are a kid, I want you to know that if you listen to this next story, you're not supposed to, and you might be on the naughty list for it. And if you are listening with kids, turn it off, okay? I'm warning you. Okay. I grew up in the Bible Belt of Georgia, and my favorite is the time when I was 8 and my step-grandmother drank alcohol and told me there was no Santa Claus 2 weeks before Christmas. I went to school and told all my friends. I felt I had uncovered a great truth and that every kid I knew deserved to know how we were being lied to. My parents got so many calls from angry families that I had to stand up in front of the whole school at a special assembly and tell them I was lying because Santa only delivers presents to good boys and girls who believe, and I just wanted them to doubt him so I could have all the presents for myself.
No, not them literally making you like be publicly shamed.
Literally.
You're for finding out the truth. For speaking, you're telling the truth, and they're like, and now we will burn you at the stake.
Literally. And now your whole school's going to hate you. They think that you are literally stealing Christmas
like
from
the
them.
most greedy person in the world.
Yeah.
And you're just looking out for them.
I wonder how old this kid was. Did it say?
I thought it did at the beginning.
Oh, they were 8.
8 is crazy.
And the stepmom. The alcoholic stepmom.
Burn her at the stake.
Seriously, blame it on her.
Yeah, why didn't we pull her in for questioning? That is so sad. I would also despise my stepmom.
For sure.
And then you find out in a few years that, like, she was telling you the truth. Remember? And you just had to go through all that trauma for no good reason at all.
For no reason. When you're going to find out the truth in life.
I hope she got a good Christmas present that year.
Me too, but I doubt she did.
Yeah, because Santa was probably upset.
Probably.
Hurt his feelings.
Remember when one of our teachers said that Santa wasn't real?
Yeah, told it to one of our friends.
Two of our friends in that class didn't know that.
What an odd time. Like when some people know, some people don't.
Yes. Oh, it's so crazy.
When you're having that epiphany, it's like your whole life is a lie. Christmas will never feel the same.
It's true. And I remember all of us went to see some movie, like pretty soon after we figured it out. And we were all like, Christmas just doesn't feel the same. I want to go back to believing.
Yeah.
We were so dramatic about it. Do you remember that?
Yes.
It was like that, something about like the Tooth Fairy and Santa.
Yeah. I found out because we had a discussion about my elf on the shelf.
Really?
And I was like, just tell me. At that point, like, I knew, and I was like, just own up to it.
What grade were you in? Do you know?
I can't remember. I knew before they do.
That was in...
We were
5th grade?
I think we were
that was in
6th grade. We were older. Miss Woody taught me.
It was Miss Woody, yeah. We were in 6th grade.
So
they should have known. And Miss Woody, like...
That was like an age where...
Yes.
I should see how she would make that mistake.
And of course, now you all know that Santa isn't real. And they were like,
yeah.
It was actually really sad.
It is sad. Because, like, my heart broke for them because I found out, too, and my heart was broken.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What an awful... Do you think you're going to do Santa with your kids?
Yeah. Do you?
I do, too. Some people are like, no, why would we lie? My dad wasn't completely on board with...
Mm-hmm. I mean, and it makes sense. There's a good argument not to.
Like, you are lying to your children, saying, believe in this man, and then it turns out he's not real.
Yeah.
Similar to the faith of believing in Jesus.
Like, you're telling them to believe in Jesus and Santa, and then they have to, like...
But then one of them's not real.
Yeah.
And it's all a lie.
Yeah. But I feel like as a kid, that wasn't, like, too hard to flesh out. You know, like, it made sense to me.
Yeah. I agree.
It is weird, though, that your parents just lie to you for years.
Yeah. And also, they don't want credit for all the money they're spending on you.
Yeah.
Like, okay, humble. I would be like, and mommy picked that out, and mommy bought that, and then daddy, oh wait, he just, he's there. And mommy did this. I'm kidding.
Mom,
but yeah.
Okay, I can't speak. Was your biggest gift from Santa?
Yeah.
Ours was too.
Like, we, right here sitting on the mantle, we had like whole setups of everything.
We did
Santa.
too.
Our American
And it was
Girl
all like
doll.
divided out by kid. Yeah.
Yeah. Santa literally showed up and showed out.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, mom and dad gave me their gifts, and I was like,
don't care.
You should take notes from Santa. They're like seeing red fumes coming out of their ears. No, I'm literally kidding. But yeah.
No, I want my kids, like, I hope my kids believe in Santa
also,
until 6th grade.
It keeps like the magic alive for you as an adult.
It does.
So that is exciting. And like the Tooth Fairy of it all. And
yeah. I do think that the holidays will be so much more magical when we have kids.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Which I think they're magical now, but even more so.
Yeah, it will be fun to really dive into all the festivities for their sake.
Maybe when the holidays start getting boring, that's when we know we should have kids.
When we're like sitting around on holidays,
really, this
nodding
is kind of old.
Like, okay, now we can have kids. Yeah. We'll be like 45.
This is we 78.
Like, nah, I think I'm ready now.
We've done this 78 times. It's okay.
This is getting boring. But yeah. Do you have anything else that you need to?
It's officially Christmas and nobody can get mad about it.
And we can talk about it all we want.
We literally have
Not that we haven't been.
We have been for a month now.
One thing we've been doing is talking about Christmas. And we will continue to do so.
Yep. We sure will. Actually, maybe we should move on and start talking about our vision boards and
New Year's resolution, Valentine's Day, right around the corner, guys. A whole New Year's coming up.
For real.
But
Happy New Year.
Literally can't just take a moment to be grateful for where we're at.
Impossible.
Perhaps even thankful.
Yeah.
That would have been impossible.
Did you make everyone say what they're thankful for?
No. We don't ever do that.
I like to make everyone do it.
I already knew they were thankful for me, so I just didn't want to. I didn't want to make it all about me.
You knew everyone's answer, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really big of you.
I've been practicing.
You're really big.
Really big. I like go to the gym. I'm so big. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just encouraging you.
Nice. Anyways, guys, we hope that you have enjoyed this episode. Hopefully this makes you feel a little more easy about your family at the holidays. Just know it's normal. It adds to life experiences.
It does.
And maybe one day you'll be Reddit famous. Who knows?
You can only hope.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. See ya. Love ya. Bye.